Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die. I'm Coolican Dragoon, and in the last episode we we arrowed Manus, Father of the Abyss, to death. We came down here to the Demon Ruins. We have taken down Ceaseless Discharge. So now we may move forward on our way to Izalith. We also tried to get infected, but I don't think it worked at all. But we'll find out here. We'll find out, but I don't believe it did. I'm going to go back up here first, and I'm going to join that covenant so I can make sure I have that part done and over with. What I was saying at the end of the last episode, guys, about the Witch of Izalith, is she tried to recreate the first flame, and it spawned chaos, and demons kind of poured forth from Izalith, making Izalith into like a ruined area. And Gwyn went to fight against that chaos. He tried to fight back against the chaos, and he took with him many of his knights. Many fell, and the few that remained had their armor scorched black by the chaos, which is the origin of the Black Knights. I don't know that or that. And use that, and I need to put the other one on too. Yeah, because now we have more than enough humanity to do this, so I'm not worried about it. Alright. We're going to just do this first. If I can get it. There we go. So, their armor was scorched black, and that's how the Black Knights came into being. Demons poured forth from Izalith, and you kind of see, we've fought a couple of them, the Kappa Demon, Kappa Demon, Kappa. Kappa is a Japanese creature that lives in the water. The Taurus Demon and the Kappa Demon. We'll see a couple more of them here soon. But then we also had obviously there were also unforeseen consequences at the time. For instance, two of her daughters kind of transformed into this form. The only reason this daughter is actually still alive is because she became a fire keeper. She tried to absorb the poison that was here in Blighttown. She did get rid of like the poisonous air. I believe it used to be poisonous too, but she is dying. The only way for her to live is humanity, so which is why she's in charge of this covenant. And I will enter the covenant. Yes. And now we are a Chaos Serpent. And we have obtained the power of the Great Chaos Fireball. When our covenant has been established, I will now offer humanity to you. This is going to take a little while, guys. But what has happened here is when the Witch of Izalith unleashed this chaos by accident, she herself, and I think maybe one of her daughters, but I'm not positive, I think it was just her, have transformed into the bed of chaos, which has caused the spawn of demons and monsters to kind of run free, and is probably the worst boss fight ever developed for this game. I won't say it's the worst boss fight ever, because it's a pain in the rear, but it's up there definitely with Skyward Sword's Sealed One. If you guys have ever played that, that is the stupidest boss fight I've ever had in a Legend of Zelda game, and I hated every minute of like all 3 or 4 fights with it. But her daughters tried to escape. Her son lost, he'd always been discharging, for lack of a better term, and he lost the item. It was a ring. He lost the ring that used to prevent this. I have gained a ring, but it's not enough. And so he couldn't stop, and so he was there, and he flooded the area with lava because of this, and he stood guard over his sister, who actually died trying to escape. These two, Our Fair Lady and Quilag, tried to Quelaag was here to actually kill people like us who came to ring the bell and take their humanity and give to her sister because her sister's dying here. Quilana out there, she was teaching arts. She was teaching like the art of fires and pyromancy to people who could see her. So Salomon, who was a great pyromancer, to the rest of the world. But there was another unforeseen consequence beyond the demons, beyond kind of like the bed of chaos and chaos itself being unleashed upon the world. Was actually pyromancy itself. Nowhere before the Witch of Izalith attempted to recreate the first flame is pyromancy ever mentioned or even exist. If you remember back to the opening sequence, it said the witch weaved great firestorms. So they did like it was a spell weaving, like a sorcery or a miracle. It wasn't pyromancy back then. So from the outcropping of what happened at Izalith and the daughters of the witch teaching them, pyromancy came into being. I don't know exactly how it happened. There are videos that'll probably give it to you. My suggestion is if you want to check it, go to Valvati, I think is his name. He does a lot of pretty good videos when it comes to trying to figure out just different things and speculations within the Dark Souls games. If you guys want to try and figure out more about that. But, so pyromancy came about because of that. We're almost done here. Hopefully this will be enough. And so now we have to go down there and defeat the Bed of Chaos and all the demons on our way there as well. And now I have the Chaos Storm. Alright, let me look here. +2, +2, +2. I think that's all I need to be at. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm gonna check and make sure that I don't need to be at +3. I can only have to be at +2. Alright, guys, I'm back. Yes, I only have to be at +2. There we go. So I don't know why it wasn't letting me rest up there. So yeah, I only have to be at +2. Wow, let's take a lot more damage from that. And now we have our great Fireball Chaos and our Chaos Storm. We can't use either one of these actually because they both require us to have 2 slots. They take up 2 slots, and we don't have 2 slots. The Witch of Izalith, in an ambitious attempt to copy the first flame, created instead the Flame of Chaos, a twisted bed of life. The Flame of Chaos can melt stone, produce a short-lived lava globe. Great Chaos Fireball, I believe, is actually what Quelaag used in our fight against us. Just to kind of give you guys an idea on what was going on with that stuff. So let's go ahead and head back down here to the Demon Ruins, and we're going to hopefully get through the Demon Ruins, at least to the next... My brain's thinking good today, guys, can't you tell? At least to the next bonfire, as I'm going to swap this out. And then we'll have to just go from there. I'm not going to worry too much about getting affected, because that took a lot of durability out of my armor. I don't care about you at all. They don't give enough souls, and I don't care. Alright, so now we can run down here. Before, this whole area was covered in lava by ceaseless discharge. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, I always wonder what was going through the developers' minds. Because you gotta know. We're naming a boss a dirty name. And you know they knew about it, because actually, this game is the sole successor to another game. To Demon Souls, which is a PlayStation exclusive game. And in Demon Souls, there's another boss. And that boss is named the Penetrator. So yes, Ceaseless Discharge is the dirty boss name. Oh, come on. That still hurts. So as you guys can see, remember this and remember him? The Taurus Demon from way back in the day. There we go. 2 hits. Took him out. Took a swig. So 1,200 more for us. We get the Demon's Great Axe. There's a whole bunch from down here. I don't think any of them respawn, if I remember correctly. You don't have to come down this way at all. They don't give really all that great in terms of souls anyway. There is an Ember down here. We can't actually get to the Ember yet. Anyway, now I have 2 of them chasing after me. You're dead. And I got smacked hard by the other one. Although I guess compared to Artorias, this is super easy. You're dead. So yeah, these guys aren't going to give us much in terms of souls, and they every once in a while might drop that. There are a couple of items over there. We actually can't get to any of them right now. So I'm going to skip over the rest of them until after we get a certain item. I've already mentioned the item itself, actually. It's the item that Ceaseless Discharge had to kind of contain himself. He dropped it, and it actually fell into a pit of lava and spawned another demon, and we're going to have to fight that demon. And yes, for any of you who are going to ask this already, yes, I know there's a way to do this without actually fighting that one. I don't like fighting him either, because he's a pain in the rear and he sets me on fire. However, I have to fight him. And I'm doing this to save somebody. Oop, I almost fell down there. There's an NPC invasion here. I should probably go back. I do need to do the NPC invasion. I do need to do that. Because it's Kirk again, if you guys remember him from back in the depths. Kirk's back here. He invades us. I should have used my arrows. Can I still do it? I think I can still draw them out one at a time. Yeah, headshot. Oh, come on. Coward demon. Die, you goat. No, shoot, what the frick? No, cancel it. I really need to start paying more attention to what my S is like. I don't even know how it switched over to that. Not a clue, guys. Not a clue. And flinch. And die. They're super weak. They don't even give us as many souls as the other one did when we fought the actual boss one. Shoot you in the head. They probably have like the same amount of health, if not less health. There we go. So these guys, they're not very tough. They're just, they do hit hard. And so it's just kind of, like, it's not so much as it being how hard they hit or how hard it is to kill them. It's more the fact that, like, if you get swarmed, you're probably going to die. So I suggest just kind of luring them out slowly, one at a time. Smack you. Go die. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bloody copper demon. Alright, here over here on the stairs. We're almost to the next bonfire. I think the next bonfire is the warp bonfire, so I do want to make sure I do that. These things breathe fire at us, we won't let them do that. And right there. Soul of a Proud Knight. There you are. I knew there was another one of you here. Sometimes they like to hide out as statues. So you always kind of like keep your eye out for them. Alright, I'm going to switch to this because of this little bastard up here. He'll break stuff. When he breaks stuff, I have to go back to a blacksmith to get it fixed. get closer so my arrows do more damage. It's that, and he's also covering up the bonfire, basically. It's right underneath him. There you go, you're dead. It actually did make me laugh one time, because I remember I got hit by them. First time I ever got really hit by him, and he broke my pyromancy flame. And I just kind of sat there for a minute and started giggling, because I'm like, you broke my pyromancy flame, dude. I don't ever use that. Okay, so I think... Oh man, I feel like there was something I meant to do, guys. What was it? I feel now like there was something I meant to... Oh yeah, that's right. I meant to turn human. I want to turn human, I want to kindle this bonfire all the way up. So I'm going to need actually 4 humanity here, and hopefully I can just get the NPC summon. Because we do want to make sure we get Kirk here. Because you got to fight him 3 times. And if you fight Kirk all 3 times, then you get to... then you can actually get like his armor and equipment and everything like that. So you do want to fight him. Alright. And sometimes you can get help, like if you guys remember way back in Blighttown when we fought against the NPC down there whose name is escaping me. I have a bad time with names today, guys. Alright, there we go. So actually, I think I need to go back up, guys. And, if I have shit warp just back up there. You know, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I think I'm just going to try and warp back up and then come back down, because I don't think I can get some... I don't think he invades unless I come down from the other side. In order to get down there, do that, I'd have to actually find my way all the way back up, and then all the way back down, and... Crystal, where is it? I don't think it's on here, so I'll just go to the... I'll just go to this one. Alright, you know what, while I'm here, why don't we just go ahead and, this one I believe should already be done twice. So I just need to kindle it 2 times, and it should be up to its max as well. Because like I said before, guys, my personal opinion is, there's no point in not kindling some of these fires up. Really, the only thing you need humanity for is what I have just done, so now my humanity is summoning from here on out. And if you run low on humanity or you're running out, you can always just go back to the Chasm of the Abyss, and you can just go back there with, make sure you have your ring, your Covetous ring, and then just, you know, go hog wild. I mean, dude, we went there with like 35, and we walked away with a lot more than 35. I'm not going to worry about that bonfire and kindling it right now. Before the end of the game, before I go fight Gwyn, I will probably come back through here and redo like all the bonfires. I'll probably go to as many of them as I possibly can and kindle them up to 20. Because like I said, once you go to New Game Plus, you lose the right of kindling, and you lose warp. So kind of like the strategy that I've seen and heard people use about, well, all you have to do is, you know, really kindle one up, and then you can just warp from there. Like, oh, that's great if you can warp. And since we're going to lose warping, I see no point in not just kindling as many of the bonfires as possible. There will be a couple of them like, you just don't really have to kindle. Like the bonfires from the bosses. So like when we beat Seath, there was a bonfire down there. When we beat Chaos, there's a bonfire. When we beat Nito, there'll be a bonfire. Those are bonfires like you don't have to do those bonfires. Come on, invade me already, Kirk. Those are bonfires you don't have to do, because there's no real point in kindling those up, because those only appear after you beat the boss. And unless you're going back there to get an item, you really have no reason to go back to this. Is weird. Finally, there we go. I think he actually appears behind us, so I'm going to try and go back up here. Yep, here he is, guys. Here's Kirk. We're going to make him sit down before the glory of our Zweihander. And we win. Again. We have retrieved his power. We got lots and lots of souls for him. So we're going to go back down to the bonfire down there, guys, and we're going to level up again. Oop. My controller is trying to make me go forward again. Headshot. Apparently that hurts a lot, because, I mean, you know, like, we are not dying to you. I'll die to a lot of things, but I am not dying to you. Bed of Chaos. I will die against the Bed of Chaos. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about that one, guys. If you've never seen the Bed of Chaos before, once we get there, you will know you're gonna die. You're gonna die. It will take you at least 3 tries to kill it. Die. The almost more annoying thing to me is actually the third step in the Bed of Chaos. I went down there, I expected it to be bad, because I heard the rumors that it was a bad boss fight, so I was not expecting much. But I was truly surprised when I got down there and actually fought it, and I'm like, wait, this is the Bed of Chaos. This is no longer a Dark Souls game. This is now like borderlining on a puzzle Legend of Zelda game almost, but not fun. Because it's a case of, I won't be able to do it. Once I get in there, guys, I'm not going to be able to do great commentary. So the way that it works is actually... they're going to be down there, okay. Is actually, there are... I just thought I saw something. There are actually a couple parts to the Bed of Chaos. When you get down there, you have to actually run to left or right, one of the two sides. And once you pick a side and you go to it, you have to break a certain part of it. What do I want? Is everything? I really want flame defense right now, guys. Trust me on that one. I don't want to do faith. I'll probably put points into faith after I'm going to go health. Maybe it's more vitality. After, I'm probably going to use the souls I get from the Bed of Chaos to improve my faith by at least 1 point. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, I'm going to end off the episode here, so I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and take care.